Hi, I'm a human. Hang on. I need to try and sort this thing out where I put rules in the chat or something because maybe that'll help to kind of keep it clean. I don't know. Hello, Blood Frumer. How you doing? Hope you're well today. So I'm wondering if I should do that, but I'm not sure exactly how to do that. Let me just see. There's like a thing where you can put a thing in chat, so when it'll say something like no spamming and things like that. Hello, Think Jeddah. How you doing? Let me just have a look. How do I do it? How to put chat rules YouTube live. Yeah, I know, but that's the thing really, isn't it? That they probably won't care anyway. But I don't know. Is it really, is it even worth it? Because, like you said, a lot of these trolls would just ignore it anyway. And just, if anything, it might even, make them do it even more to try and annoy you. If they see that they're not allowed to do it, then that you could argue that might even make them even more likely to do it. So I don't know. It's just I'm going to really try and crack down on this trolling stuff because it is actually probably putting off genuine people. So I need to try and get a bit more on it really, and it just gets draining as well. It just gets, hello Nikita, how you doing? I hope you're well. It just gets draining, and it gets to the point sometimes where I just don't even enjoy it. It just drains the soul. I mean, when you're having to deal with all these nonsense people. So the best thing to do is just, as soon as they come in, as soon as they start saying any kind of nonsense, just get rid of it. Because, right, here we go. We've already got somebody here. Go away. Right. There we go. So we don't need to ask somebody where they live. This is not a dating app, is it? Nikita says Japan, but it's like, why is somebody in the chat asking somebody else where they live? That's a bit weird. So it's very difficult to crack down on trolls because there are so many of them with multiple accounts. True, yeah. Hello, Minnie, how you doing? That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, there's a lot of them, but I don't know. It's just that it's been kind of potentially putting off real people. And it's like, I don't know really. Hello, Bonnie. Hang on. With a name like that, I'm probably just going to get rid of it. I just don't want to yeah, there we go. Not much at the moment, mainly on here. Minnie says, doing good, how about you? I'm alright, thank you. Nice to meet you. What are you up to today? Right, let's just get rid of this. Looks like I've jinxed it with the troll stuff. Anyway. I might have to start getting some mods soon, but I will just have to kind of tell them that no banning people, just time them out if they're being a dick or something. Because apparently if you ban people, it does negatively impact the algorithm. Where do I live? I live in the UK. What about yourself? So yeah, just welcome in. Thank you for the likes, everybody. What's everybody up to? A bit quiet here at the moment, so yeah. But yeah, I didn't bother coming back on last night. I mean, I went on for a bit and then I went off, and then I was going to come back on, but I just couldn't be bothered. I just kind of chilled out for a bit. Just really couldn't be bothered coming back on, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, better to time people out and they can modify their behavior, and yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I love Fresh Prince, yeah, because if I block them completely, then they might unsub and then it might impact the algorithm and stuff. Hello, what is it? Kayak Kumar, how you doing? Hello, John's Cognac, how you doing? I'm alright, thank you. How are you doing? Welcome in if you're new here. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, that's the thing, is that you have to give people a chance. I think people can have I look depressed. I mean, I'm just gonna get rid of this shit, you know. Like, do you need to, you know? Like, I'm just neutral. Like if you've got nothing good to say, don't say anything. I'm just gonna start getting rid of any kind of negative comments or anything that are not helpful. You know what I mean? I'm in York. Yeah, York, UK. You know what I mean? I can't be arsed with any of that shit, you know? We're gonna have boundaries now. We're not gonna have people just like taking the piss anymore. From now on, no bullshit. If you're gonna come in here and be rude, then buzz off. You know, modify your behavior and then maybe you're welcome back, but until then, just... It's like, for example, the other day, the other day, like, someone come in my chat and said, you know, something about, asking me if I drive at all, and then someone else come in saying, he's autistic or something. It's like they're trying to say that as some kind of saying, as almost as if to say that, I don't own Bitcoin. Yeah. Okay, Johns. Maybe. Anyway, thank you for the likes, everybody. Okay. Hello, Anthony. From New York. How you doing? Hello, B67. Alright. I don't own stocks. I don't own any stocks. Yeah, I don't do stocks. Why? Okay, thank you for subscribing. So it just gets draining with some of these stupid comments. Like I said, even if I did block them, some of them are probably just going to come back with multiple accounts and stuff. I don't own any gold or anything like that. I don't own any of that kind of stuff. No, I just, yeah. I mean, I probably should invest money into something that would get dividends or something. It's just putting it in, because putting it in a bank is not great. The interest rates are terrible these days. Okay, thank you, J200. 2005p. Thank you, Anthony. Hello, zombies. Whatever. Hang on a sec. Invest in yourself. Yeah, but I'm talking about when it comes to, you know, like investing money. Investing it into something that's going to give you dividends in the long run, like, as opposed to like some shitty fucking bank, you know, like interest that they're taking probably a big cut out of it. What? Yeah, well, get the fuck out of here then, you prick. You know, what did I fucking say? Right, here we go again. So I shouldn't have even reacted to that. I knew this nonsense is getting out of here. Like, any negative bullshit, get the fuck out of here. We're having none of that in here now. So goodbye. So if you come back and you keep doing that, then you're just going to keep getting timed out. Hello, Serpico. Okay. What do you mean? Thank you. Hello, Sheikh. Thank you. You too. God, these people are just, I don't know. Right. Right, I'm getting rid of it. Maybe I should ban the word Zelensky. I don't know, probably would just then come in with a slightly different word. No, I've not tried acting, no. Not really interested in acting, but anyway. Walaikum salam. Isn't that a greeting or something? Hello, Danny. How you doing? Hope you're well today. John, it's 11:56 a.m. Most I ever did was about 33, but I don't even know if I could do that now. But I haven't really tried doing max sets of push-ups, like just straight up. I usually do some like slow reps and kind of try to focus on time under tension more. So I don't always try and do max sets of push-ups. I just kind of am trying to focus on like building the chest and trying to get more time under tension and stuff. Hello AS. Hello family. Hello Chub flutters. Oh really? I'm 30 years old. Hi PC Lovecraft. How you doing? Yeah, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Anyway. But it's like, yeah, everyone that deserves a chance to like, you know, redeem themselves, whatever, but yeah. Hello, flying criminal. What are you on about? Well, just go away then, you know? Like, I just don't want any of this negative crap in here. Oh, really? What does that mean, Minnie? It just gets draining. You think to yourself, why do I even do this? It just becomes, it's like, well, it's not fun anymore when you just get a bunch of just nonsense. I'm 39, so life is just what it is, yeah. 39 still young now. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just shit, isn't it? All the negative people. Hello, right. Hello, Amanda. How you doing? Hello, Abdul. Thank you, you two. No kids though. All right. Yeah, gonna have kids, I guess. Then at this point, I mean, my female friend looks exactly like you. Oh, really? Hello, Jay. Well, just go then. You know what I mean? Goodbye. Yeah. I was just coming with my other account again and again. Well, I think we're going to need to start adding some mods, but I don't have anyone to mod the chat right now. I don't have anybody that I can rely on to be a mod right now, so I have to just do it myself for now. But anyway, it is what it is, yeah. What you mean, Danny? No, I wouldn't say life is fair. Life is not fair. Life is very unfair at times, isn't it? Sometimes you get the best people who you know, shit happens to them, and then the worst people, when they get good things happen to them. Truth is goal. Hello, how you doing? Hang on a sec. Hang on, what the fuck? Fucking weirdos. The hell. Life's unfair, yeah. But the thing is, we just have to accept it for what it is. People want to complain about how unfair life is, but we've just got to deal with it, you know? Just accept it. We've got Nepo babies and whatever who, you know, they've done fuck all to get to where they are, but then this is why I think that, you know, I think rich people should be the only ones that are taxed. I mean, they should be the ones paying the tax. I mean, who the fuck needs billions, you know what I mean? Well, I think they should have 90% of their wealth fucking taxed off or something because, but, you know, it's just, that's how I see it. If it should be redistributed to society. What the fuck have they done to deserve to have billions? I mean, yeah, they might have worked hard, they might have talents, but it's like, well, I mean, it's like, there's people who work hard busting their ass every single fucking day, and yet they don't even see a fraction of that. But, like I said, you know, it's just, there's no point in trying to dwell on that. They don't have billions, they have billions in assets. That's why I asked if, I don't own Bitcoin. Well, some people do actually have billions in net worth. They have, you know, there's some people that legitimately have billions. I mean, whether they have billions or not, but the thing is, people who have big, massive mansions, the point still stands, okay? You can talk about the semantics and whatever, but the point still stands that there's people that have far too much wealth in this world. Greedy, powerful people. It kind of goes beyond money at that point. It becomes more about power and leverage and controlling people. That's the point where I think it becomes very corrupt and just like, that's where things get kind of evil. Like, you got things like Elon Musk and all that, and the amount of power that these people have. Like, they can just bribe people, they can just bribe governments and stuff. That's how powerful they are. My real name is Jamie. Yeah, well, this is the thing that they get away with a lot more. They can just bribe, you know, the fucking judges for all we know. I mean, they could be like, oh, if you take this money, then will you, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, alright, Richard, I'm alright. Thank you, just trying to crack down more on the troll comments and stuff, because they have been kind of ruining things, really. It's just been... Yeah, hi, Anton, not seen you for ages. How have you been? Wondered where you were. I wonder where you've been, but... Yeah, I need to try and crack down on these trolls and stuff, because, like I said, it could be putting off genuine people. But, yeah... Anyway, any time that someone comes in with a slightly, even like kind of trollish comment, just get rid of it, because I can't be arsed with it. Like I said, it just ruins the chat. It's my dream to visit UK one day. Oh yeah, which part of the UK would you want to visit? Been to London a few times. There's some good things to see there, but I wouldn't want to live in London though. Okay, thank you, Danny. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. I think I saw you the other week on Gemma's live, but she doesn't really go live that much these days, does she? Hello, Kabum Tada. Oh god. Okay. Are you will what, sorry? You'll visit the UK, you mean? Anyway. UK, good to live and work. Do you get taxed a lot? Well, yeah, if you're earning over a certain amount, you are getting taxed quite a bit. I think I saw something like, if you're earning, say, like, 50,000 a year, you might be getting taxed like at least probably a quarter of that, or something like that. I'm not too sure exactly the amounts, but oh really, Peter? Oh yeah, Edinburgh. I need to go there actually. Edinburgh would be good. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Yeah, Edinburgh. I am on Instagram. Why? Why are you asking? Yeah. Anyway. Hi Haley, good to see you. So yeah, so I'll only go on TikTok from now on if I'm doing my busking. Yeah, my mum's just got her own issues and stuff, but yeah. Although, I mean, she's been having to deal with a lot of health problems and stuff like that, but anyway. Hi lad, what's that? No, I'm not interested in trading. I mean, this person just looks like a troll anyway. Like, they're just trying to come to just take the piss and all that. Oops, I blocked them by accident, but I was meaning to time them out, but whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, anyway, I can't be arsed with these kind of accounts. They don't seem to really, I mean, it's just they keep coming in about trading, and like I said, I'm not interested in that. And they keep on trying to push their kind of narrative or whatever and saying, oh, you should, but it's like, do one. God, it's so annoying. Yeah, just, I don't know what they get out of this. Okay, thank you, Anton, but yeah, monkey, yes, I have. Have you? Hello, Elliot. Okay. Well, no, but I've got to not react to these people, you know, because... Hello, Karen, good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. Because the more I react to them, the more that it kind of encourages it, you know? It gives them more ammunition then, doesn't it? So you have to just try and not react, but it's hard sometimes. We're only human, you know? Sometimes it's just... when things get annoying and just frustrating, it's hard not to react sometimes. Doing great, hope you are too. I'm alright, thank you, yeah. Just, yeah, it's alright. Looks like the weather's not quite as bad today, so, yeah. But we are supposed to get some rain coming days. I wanted to get back out busking again, but just with the cold and miserable weather, it's not good for that, really. Hello, Fun. I'm doing great, thank you. Hello, Manuel. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd like to visit Italy, I think would be good. Yeah, I'd like to go see different parts of Italy. There'd be some really nice bits to visit there. But yeah, Italy. Has anyone ever been there? I think my uncle and... yeah, my uncle's been. He's been to a few places in Italy. Ferrara, like Ferrari, but with an A at the end. Oh yeah, Italy. Yeah, I think, yeah, like some places like Amalfi Coast would be good, and like, Wales. Sardinia would be good, Sicily, where else? Probably like the lakes, northern Italy, that'd be good as well, up Lake Garda, Lake Como. Obviously Rome would be great to see as well. Venice. There's a lot of places to see in there. Oh yeah, Bologna. Yeah. That's where Bolognese is from or something. Bologna. Hello, Retro Eddie. Just go away, you know? Well, if you've got nothing good to say, then, you know, you're not welcome here, just, you know what I mean? Yeah, there we go, another one of these comments. Just get out of here with that, you know? You get timed out for now, but if you want to come back, you just need to sort your behaviour out, because if you know... Okay, thank you, Can't. Not seen you for a while. I have a friend in Italy. She is Filipino. She lives in Lees. Where's Lees? Lees. I don't know. Is that a place in Italy or something? Lees. Never heard of it. Yeah, what's that? Ignore those, hiding them will make your reach go down. But I just can't be doing with it. It's actually putting off real people, you know? It will just put off any genuine comments. It just gets annoying. I know people have said that. I just tighten them out, basically. I don't completely block them. Oh, Southern Italy. Oh yeah, I've never heard of it. But I just can't be arsed with them. I can't be arsed with the negative comments. Hello, Assassin435. How you doing? I hope you're well today. So what if my reach goes down, but it's like, but if we end up with less real people, then that's shit. I can't be arsed with it being 90% trolls in my chat. So it's just tough, really, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, it just gets annoying. Just trying to like find anything to nitpick at me. If it's not my beard, then it's something about my acne scars or something. It just gets annoying. Yeah. But I know people have said that it does put my reach down, but I think actually genuine people actually get put off the more the trolls keep coming in. It's just, yeah. It might actually be overall better if I do get rid of them, because if it's just going to put my mood down, then that's going to be the worst for my reach, probably. If I'm just being negative, people don't want to watch that. Okay, thank you, Kant. It's just, I don't know, it's shit, really. Here we go. I think a lot of them just keep coming back with multiple accounts. So it's probably the same person with like a lot of different accounts. But someone was saying, why don't they do anything about it? I don't know if they actually can, because a lot of people use VPNs nowadays and stuff like that to try and... So even if they blocked their IP address, that wouldn't be enough for a lot of them. Lease in Cumbria. Oh, really? Never heard of it. Anyway. Yeah, I know, but they're just kind of bitter people who have nothing better to do. Oftentimes they're projecting their own insecurities. But instead of them trying to work on themselves, they try to put others down to try and feel better. You have to actually try and work on yourself. Put that energy into working on yourself. You know what I mean? You'd be a lot better off doing that. But they just don't get it. Hang on a second. There's loads of them today, and what is going on with them today? Why is there so many of these accounts in here today? It's a small village. Oh yeah. Why is it there's so many of these accounts in here today? Yeah. What's that? Bucking. I don't know. But anyway. Richard, are you still there? Haley, you still there? But yeah, I'll try and get all back on TikTok when I'm doing the busking stuff, really. Or if I'm going to the gym or something, maybe, I don't know. Just go away. You know? If you think it's a mess, then that's your opinion. I don't know what they get out of this. Seriously, what you fucking get out of this shit? You know what I mean? They should just get the message and just move on, but they're just... Anyway, whatever. Okay. Sorry to hear about that, PC. Is that even a real account? I don't know. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's like, I didn't ask them for their advice or anything. It's like unsolicited advice. Like, Alvin, that's what's annoying, where it's like, I didn't ask for your advice. Yeah, I know, but it's like, if they're desperate for attention, then they should find some better way to do that, you know? Or maybe they should try to heal themselves or whatever it is that makes them need the attention in the first place. Because if you're that desperate for attention, that signals that there's something seriously wrong and you might need some help. But I'm actually, you know, I've love for everybody in the world or whatever that they, it's just that some people really need some help. Some people really need some mental help or something. You know what I mean? You might say that I do, whatever, but these people definitely do though. These people are clearly in need of some mental help. Because clearly there's something not right. Okay, just stop with this shit, okay? Not you too, Albin, I thought. I don't know. It's just draining this shit. Anyway, it looks like most of the people have gone now, I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good day. Share the live out if you can. Subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, I don't know why I'm just walking around, but I just find that sometimes I do better when I do that. Just go away, trolls. Get the fuck out of here. What is wrong with you? Something clearly wrong with you. It's not that I'm too fragile for the internet, it's just that you're just dicks. Like, why do you need to say this stuff? It's like, it's clearly something wrong there. Just get a life. Hello, Conway Calisthenics, good to see you. How are you today? Yeah, I saw your comment. I've just been like tagging people and stuff, so yeah, I saw you on Jesse's. Yeah. I don't normally do workouts on here anymore, but maybe I should start doing it again, but it's just that I find with workouts it doesn't really cause a lot of engagement in the chat. Like, I don't know, but I mainly come on here just to chat and stuff, but I could do a few of my push-ups or something. I'll show you what I can do with that or something, but hello. No, I'm not muted. Yeah, so, but yeah, Jesse, I saw him doing some like bench press. I didn't know he did that. I mean, he does a lot of like body weight calisthenics, but I think he's been doing some weight stuff lately, isn't he? So. So yeah, that's, I know some people like doing the shorty reps. I might start doing more of those actually, but I'm used to doing full range of motion. Thank you, yeah. So what's your name anyway, Conway? If you're still there. You just called Conway or something, or is that your surname, or? John. Oh yeah, I think, did you used to go by John Conway or something? So there's this like prison push-up thing where they would do this, where it's like partial range of motion. Then the squats are just like kind of yeah, that's the quick half rep range of motion. Yeah. Yeah, half rep range of motion. Constant tension on the muscles. But yeah. I mean, 30 years old, lost my job, lost my girlfriend, 4 years. My hopes were gone. Now I have started again. Workout helps a lot. Yeah, just you gotta not be a victim, right? Don't be a victim. Just try and focus on the things that are within your control. Like working out is a good one. Maybe start your own business or something, I don't know. Do something that you enjoy. Maybe you could start doing content creation or whatever it might be. Yeah, Bruce Lee was an absolute beast. Well, he wasn't big and jacked, but he was ripped and lean, and he was yeah. Anyway, how are you doing today, everybody? But yeah, just welcome in, everybody. Can do some yeah. So how we're doing, people? Giving up luxury we can't afford. Yeah. So I talked about this the other day about living in luxury poverty. Buying stuff with money you don't have to try and impress people that don't care about you. But yeah, so what was it? I just did my daily jog, 2 runs up the big hill I live on. I jog up it, walk back down, jog up it, and then walk home. Yeah, so that's like kind of almost like interval training, I guess. You go fast and slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, as a way to kind of you get the heart rate going up, and then some people sprint up a hill and then kind of jog back down it, but you got to try and build yourself up to that though. Yeah, John, you still there? Yeah, I'm fine. Just anyway, so what's this? Lost everything during COVID. I had to rebuild my life. Only to lose everything
fire, life is shitty, but don't give up. Yeah, sometimes it feels like things happen as a test to see your resilience, That's how we got to see it, just see it as a test, see it as a test of mental strength, that even when everything seems to be going against you, you still persist, that you won't give up. I'm English. Was it current? Eddie says credit card is the worst thing. Yeah, the thing with credit cards is that it's like same with debit cards or whatever. People are buying things, not realizing how much money they're actually spending a lot of the time. They're just kind of like, if you had to actually give over your physical money, it feels like you're losing something there. Whereas when you swipe a card, it doesn't feel like you've lost any money. It's a psychological thing to get people spending more money, I think, is what they say. Your English with spite? What do you mean? English with spite. What's your opinion on the first ever British champion, Drew McIntyre? I don't know who that is really, but I don't know. Hi Dario. What do you mean, English? You're on about... What do you mean? Anyway, thank you for joining me today, everybody. Hope everyone's well. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't watch WWE. No, I don't watch that. Not for me, really. But anyway, so half rep push-ups. Here we go. So. And then we're doing the Cossack squats. Oh. And the other side. Oh. No, I'll be fine. All right. Everybody okay? Some say that the half rep push-ups are actually better on the joints. That locking out of the top, they reckon, might actually be more damaging to the joints. So I was watching some video on prison workouts, and now they're more effective for building muscle than full rep calisthenics. But they were saying not only that, but they're actually better on the joints apparently, because the locking out might actually be more straining on the joints. So that's why you might see people doing like partial push-ups or partial pull-ups. So, it looks like, for people like Jesse Pollock, it looks like, it's worked for him, Like you see him doing a lot of partial reps and stuff. It's, it seems to work for the calisthenic stuff, at least anyway, because when it comes to calisthenics, you have to it's all about trying to increase the tension on the muscle, the mechanical tension. So doing full reps, you're actually kind of losing some of that tension at the top part of the rep. that's the easiest part of the rep, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm like sweat a little bit. Yeah, I'm sweating a little bit, but yeah. Anyway. Right, so yeah, do a few more. Hope you're all well anyway. I'm sweating now, guys. Got this thing on. If I took this off, I wouldn't sweat as much. Yeah, well, doesn't help, does it? Lack of sunlight. Thing called seasonal affective disorder. Because in winter, sunlight isn't really yeah, sunlight is less, like the less duration of sunlight, but also a lot less direct sunlight as well, due to all the cloud cover. And as you can see right now, overcast. Even a lot of the time in spring and autumn or whatever, just overcast or raining or whatever, oftentimes a bit miserable. Maybe we need some global warming to warm the UK up, eh? Maybe it's not all bad, eh? If we actually have a, decent weather in the UK, eh? Maybe people would complain less. But I heard somewhere that there's like more climate death due to cold weather. Don't know how true this is. There's also more climate deaths due to cold weather than there is to hot weather. Like, for example, a lot of elderly die in, cold conditions and stuff. So, yeah. So I do think that lacking in sunlight is something that is not good for mental health, really. Anyway, so so it's a good workout for like chest and lower body as well. So I'll be doing some other stuff later. Don't know if I'm doing a gym session or maybe some pull-ups or something like that later. Maybe I'll do some of that. I'm British, David. Okay, see you later. Thank you, cunt. Right. Thank you for the 22 likes, everybody. Hit that like button, everybody. Why are you asking, David, anyway? Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, so Mark Gravity Core Fitness, I think he said that he had a bit of time off the fitness and he's just been getting back into it. So this is the thing, you've got to be consistent, but sometimes life happens. But I'd be the kind of person that would try and find some time to just kind of do my fitness. I wouldn't stop even for anything. I'd be someone that would just I'd find whatever equipment that I can and just try and do some kind of workout. You know what I mean? I'm committed to this shit now, I'm just I don't want to ever slip off I don't want to end up losing what I've built, I know they say that it doesn't take as long to build it back, but I just couldn't be bothered with trying to build it back up again. It's just tedious. Once you've built it, then you should try to maintain it from there. Anyway. But anyway, so doing something's better than doing nothing. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people have this idea that they're put off going to the gym because they feel like, oh, I don't want to kill myself at the gym, but you don't have to do that, and you just kind of do what you feel like at that moment in time, really. Like if you feel like doing a hard session once you get there, then do that. But if you don't feel like going really like extreme, then just don't bother, because listen to your body when you're there, and it's like just. But for some people, just getting motivated to get out and do it is the tricky bit. So yeah, hello Pohan, how you doing today? I hope you're well. Some people struggle to motivate themselves just to leave the house, but for them people, maybe just do a home workout, just do a few push-ups or something, or if you can't do push-ups, just do knee push-ups. There's always regressions that you can do that pretty much anybody can do, almost. If I could do it after an open heart surgery, then most of you can do it too. Just get started. That's me trying to do the pulsing iron. He always says that, doesn't he? Have you noticed? It's like he's got these catchphrases of like, it's like he just has this thing that's just like, just so used to saying that. And if I can do it after an open heart surgery, then I'm sure most of you can do it too. Just get started. No, I don't watch the Super Bowl now. No, I'm not into that, really. What about you? Yeah. My car that doesn't exist, yeah. Anyway, hope you're all well. Yeah, well, this other guy, I haven't had open heart surgery, but there was this guy who does a bunch of pull-ups and shit like that. I haven't had open heart surgery. I gained 1 kg in 3 weeks. Is that muscle though or something? Or that's probably to be expected when you get started. You might gain like a kilo a week for like the first few months or something, but what's that? Good afternoon, my friend. I hope you're okay and not depressed. It was alright, thank you. Yeah, I'm not depressed. I'm fine. Even though some people seem to think I look depressed. That's just because I tend to have a neutral expression and they mistake that for being depressed. I'm not Irish, I'm English. Anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's well. Thank you for the 25 likes, everyone. Yeah. But yeah, so the half rep push-ups are, one that works the chest more to say like, do I play games? Not video games, I used to. Or you had a dream about me, oh really? Yes, every day I go to the gym and I eat more calories than I burn. It's a mix of muscle and fat. Okay, then try to make sure that you build in mostly muscle, because you don't want to necessarily be having to lose a whole bunch of fat, because that's a mistake a lot of people make where they're in quite a steep deficit, in a steep surplus, where most of the weight they gain is fat or half of it's fat. You don't want to end up having to burn like 20-30 pounds a cut. It's just going to take so much longer. So yeah, anyway, here we go. So yeah, thank you. Yeah. So, I mean, pretty much anything will technically burn calories. burping, drinking water. Any action will burn technically a small amount of calories. Yeah, probably, Paul. And I mean, I don't think playing loads of games is necessarily the best. Do I eat fish and chips every day? No. Not all British people eat fish and chips every day. It's like some stereotype, isn't it, that British people eat fish and chips every day or something. Oh, goodness. Yeah. How many glasses of water do you drink a day? I don't know, I don't count. I just drink whenever I need to. I don't think about, oh, I need to get a certain amount of water. Depends how much I've done, depends on certain conditions. So, hello Miami. Yeah. Usually I'll eat like oatmeal or porridge, whatever you want to call it, but yeah. Yeah, it's good to be able to interact with people from all over the world, isn't it, you know? Britain's got some good places to visit, yeah. I mean, where I live, York's got some nice history and stuff to see. I look stupid but cool. Well, that's some kind of like double, what do they call it? What's the word, backhanded compliment or something? I don't know what I'm supposed to take from that really, but anyway. Water is good for muscle building, true, yeah. Especially if you have creatine, because some people make the mistake where they take creatine and then they don't drink enough water, which can cause gastrointestinal whatever problems. Like you can basically, what I mean is it can cause you to have bloated stomach and stuff, and can cause problems because if you're not drinking enough, it can lead to digestive problems. So just be careful with that. From what I understand, that's what happens anyway if you don't drink enough water with creatine. So just be careful about that. All right, let's keep going then, shall we? Half rep range of motion. Yeah, actually enjoying this. Thank you. Ladybugs or bugs, not birds. Yeah, ladybirds, they're not birds. They're like insects, aren't they, something? They're a bit like beetles, right? Yeah, similar to like beetles. You motivated? Oh, cool, yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah, push-ups are a good one for, just general fitness, really. Push-ups and squats. Like I just did, like just kind of doing back to back gets the blood flowing. Gerard Butler, I don't know who that is, so yeah. Anyway. Oh, really? There's a stereotype that British people don't have good teeth or something. Okay. Oh, no, I don't really... I don't know. My Instagram, if anyone wants to add me on there, is at Jamie Brown JB95, I think. Alright. Here we go again. Alright. Hope you're all well today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here. But yeah, that workout's fun. I quite like the what is it, half rep push-ups. But yeah, I do think there's something to that. It's easier on the joints or something. Not locking out. Yeah, burpees. I don't really do a lot of those because they're you don't get constant tension. Like if I'm going to do cardio, I'd rather just do something that's kind of just more just strict cardio, as in like jumping jacks or something. Something that I could just kind of sustain more. Like with burpees is that I'd have to kind of stop and rest every so often. It just, I don't know. It's like, I feel like with burpees it's just not the most efficient thing in my opinion. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things that I do them occasionally, but I like the jumping squats and stuff, but again, like I said, it's not constant tension. If you're trying to like, it's like I'd rather do like a few reps of push-ups and then kind of get more time under tension. But anyway, what are you saying, guys? Anyway, no, I'm not really a fan of the royal family, to be honest. I think it should just kind of like, it's one of those traditions I think should just kind of be phased out or something. That's my opinion anyway. But yeah, what do you think? Should the royal family be phased out and just kind of, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's people like kind of saying that
Diary of a CEO is like some manosphere kind of guy or something now, and they're suddenly turned on it now, something because of something that's been said or something that I don't know exactly. Don't know if it's some overreaction or whatever, but I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. So what is everybody up to today? Yeah, share this out if you can. Let's have a look at this half rep push-ups better on the joints question mark. So it says but it says avoiding the deeper stretch, but it was saying that focusing on the bottom portion of it is maybe better for the joints or something. Yeah, I'm mainly doing this at the moment, but I want to try and get back out busking again soon, but I haven't got round to that. It's just weather's a bit shit at the moment, so I don't know, I need to try and get out there and do that. So that's what that was what doing the other week, but yeah. Contraction's important, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying about the time under tension bond, or about the that's why half rep range of motion on the push-ups might be potentially better. People like Jesse Pollack is like a big advocate of that, like the prison style workouts, because in prisons they have to try and work out in ways that are more efficient and not gonna just kind of be like, because they haven't got access to weights in a gym. Because apparently, right, because with weights, they could be used as a weapon, so they have to just, what we're saying, Jay Cutler said if he started again, he'd contract more. Yeah. Okay. But I think there's benefit to the stretch as well. It's just, oh yeah. Yeah, stay sucker free, isn't it? That's his motto, isn't it? Yeah, even has it on t-shirts, doesn't he? For definition. I don't know, I mean, definition I think is just kind of, that's going to be a lot of it down to low body fat percentage. Hello, Motive Hub. How you doing? Oh yeah, Willem Dafoe, let's have a look. Willem Dafoe. Not really. I suppose maybe with her, if he had hair, maybe I suppose. yeah, like if you put hair on Jesse Pollack, then maybe I can kind of, I guess I can kind of see that a bit. What do I do? What you mean? What do I do? I talk on here mainly. Yeah, facial features, I guess. But yeah, I have to see like an image of Jesse Pollack when he had hair or something. I don't know, but XD files. I don't know what's going on with all that. I mean, are they trying to distract us from something? I don't know. That's what I'm kind of thinking, really. Is this some kind of like? Part of me thinks it's some kind of psyop or something. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. There's a lot of stuff that gets put out there in the media and whatever, and stuff to try and kind of either to distract people or to divide people or whatever they try and do. They try and, I don't know, but I don't really know what's going on. Is it just some kind of, yeah, that's the thing. It's all a bit of a distraction to me. It's just, it's not something that affects me anyway. So yeah, but I watched some stuff on it about, you know, like I watched some stuff on, what was it, about how a lot of the people off the Joe Rogan podcast are
are in it. So, yeah, alright. Yeah. Okay, let's not. I thought you might have been alright then, but no, I don't do roasting now. Nah. I should probably get off in a minute and have a shower or something, because all these reps I've been doing and stuff. Gotta just take care of my hygiene. So I'll be back in a bit, guys. For like 10-15 minutes or something. See you all in a bit. Hello, okay. I'm just heading off for a bit, but we'll be back. So yeah. Take care, everybody. Bye.